Are you going to ask me a series of questions?
Yes.
Really?
Look at me.
Okay.
Wait, did you say serious or a series?
Serious.
Oh.
Or no, I did say series.
The standard first question. I just like getting to see it all come together. I can't wait to see the final film here in the next hour or so. Getting to work with everybody and get to know a different side of the people that I see in the office every day.
My favorite part was being here for 14 hours and not realizing the sun went down.
The river dancing. I enjoyed the river dancing.
I enjoyed the river dancing as well. That was probably my favorite.
I think my favorite part of being the producer is your role is sort of overarching, so you get to touch on everything, all of the departments, and I actually loved the pre-production, all the work we did leading up to it, getting everybody ready, creating the teams.
How easy it was
Oh my
compared
God, it
to
was
last
fabulous.
year.
No, the best part was that it was just all the bees, black, bling,
Yeah.
bitches, boobs.
Babes.
It was
fantastic.
It was fantastic.
When all three of the ladies were up against the safe. I think that was my favorite that was the good action.
The ending, we got to use special effects and they look actually pretty good. So I was very excited about that part.
One of the most fun things it did was the explosion sound, which out of all the music, it was the explosion sound that was really kind of cool because it had a lot of different layers to it. And
the 13-layer explosion.
Well, you know, Saturday night is the moment when you crack, you snap. And you just, not snap in a bad way, you go insane, crazy, and your brain just stops functioning. And we're trying to pick up a close-up shot. It was right at the end. It was like 12:30, and it was coffee pours.
And then the late night hilarity over the coffee pouring, where it pretty much sounded like it's about 17 people going to the bathroom all in the same toilet.
And it was close-up, so the cast didn't even have to act. They just had to hold up coffee cups and pour coffee in them. But people started laughing so hard, their whole bodies were shaking, the coffee pot was shaking. It was the most hilarious thing. We could not get our composure, and instead of like somebody like settling the team down and going, okay, let's get this, Lisa, Amanda, and Justin walked on with glow-in-the-dark face paint into our dark set, and that was a highlight. That was a really great memory, so that was cool.
Was working with the people I work with outside of the normal elements of work and saying absolutely ridiculous stuff and laughing forever.
It was just really funny because people would start laughing and then I couldn't stop laughing. And like I was sitting next to Roberto and he was just like, what are you laughing at? And I was like, I don't know, everything's funny. And he would just like say random stuff to me. He was like 7, 12, and I would just like start laughing.
My favorite part was probably the lap dance I received from Jessica Hendricks. Thank you, Jessica.
Well, I was sitting in a chair in front of Claudette, otherwise known as Tamara, and the way that I straddled the chair, I ended up pretty much straddling her, so we ended up being in a rather awkward, somewhat lap dance of a situation, and I proceeded to shake my upper body in order to entertain the rest of the crew. So that was probably the funniest story.